who's watching this replay, hashtag replay squad, hashtag replay gang. Live from Puerto Rico. We are doing this from the phone, right? And we gotta wait at least a minute. Oh, okay. So, trying this phone thing, trying to see how it works out. So bear with me if you're watching this replay and I seem a little out of it because this is a brand new vertical, supposedly is going to go towards the shorts feed. So we're going to see how that works. But today we're going to be talking about, I tried to get monetized on YouTube and how did that turn out? Plus we're going to be talking about a little bit of creator burnout, that whole vibe. So come holla at me about this. So let's talk about the creator burnout first. Not creator burnout, the YouTube monetization. I have been taking YouTube serious, okay? YouTube serious since, what is it, like September, October, right? So, what is that? November, October, let's say October, right? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. We're in May. So 7 months. 7 months. And in 7 months, I've officially gotten monetized on a brand new channel. So for those who don't know, right? And shout out to everybody who's joining in. I see y'all in the chat. For those who don't know, I had a podcast called Nicky and Moose. And I grew that up to 17,000 subscribers. It was monetized. But this took about, let's say, 3 years, right? I think it got monetized probably in, I want to say a year or so. So my whole goal, to be honest with you, a very selfish goal, right, is to grow as many followers and more and to be monetized quicker than that podcast channel. Why? Because there's a lot of mistakes that I made. And I learned from that, and I wanted to see if I honestly did learn from that, right? Bubba in the streets, what up? Lion King painters, sketching effects, and of course, Janita, what up? I see y'all in the chat. Thank you for joining the live, of course. So, let's talk about the monetization situation and how I got there. So, for those who don't know, there's 2 ways to be monetized, right? There is a kind of what I call like a community way, and then the full-blown YouTube monetization. Now, I believe that the first level of monetization, all you need is like 5,000 subscribers, right? And 3,000 watch hours, which the 3 to 4,000 watch hours is the thing that takes the most, especially if you're not doing long, like 30-minute, hour-long videos. If you're doing like probably 5 to 15 to 20-minute videos, it could take a minute, especially if you're not getting enough traffic just yet, that whole nine. So the first thing that has helped me get monetized, one, is consistency, right? Picking that you are going to show up every single week. For me, I've been bouncing back and forth between Mondays and Tuesdays of when we can drop. My whole thing for me is that, oh, I got somebody calling. My whole thing for me is, does it look good? Does it give the value, and does it give exactly what the person needs? For my short form content, I can try to dibble and dabble and test out things, and it won't hurt my feelings, right? So short form, and hopefully you guys are writing this short form, you want to test out all your ideas. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to be the high definition situation. But with your long form, you want to be a little bit more intentional, right? So that may not be, let me just put something out and see what it does. I'm not saying for it to be perfect, but I wanted to have quality. I wanted to have intentions. So my first thing was every single week, regardless of what I'm doing, I'm dropping a video. Okay? I'm a fan of your long form for you. Thank you so much. I mean, that means a lot. That absolutely means a lot, right? So consistency, pick that day. So in the chat, if you're watching, or even in the comments if you're watching this replay. If you are on YouTube and you're taking it serious, or you're going to take it serious, right? How often are you consistent on YouTube? If you're not even on YouTube, like if you're not saying like, Nikki, this is not my thing, on what social media platform are you consistent on, and how often are you consistent? For me, we got one video a week. We'll do probably about 2 to 3 shorts, because shorts brings in new people. Okay? Audrey, what up? Glad to see you. Listen, I'm trying this on the phone vertical vibe. Normally I'm on the horizontal situation with the setup. We in Puerto Rico. I'm not going to be inconsistent on these lives. You feel me? It's nice. I like, oh, okay. So if you like it, I love it. You feel me? That's the whole important thing. So cool, right? So consistency, great. Here is my big thing that has helped me with my watch hours. New Jersey, what up? The main thing that's helped me with my watch hours to get to that 4,000, right? Like I said, there's 2 levels. There's 500 to 3,000 watch hours, or 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 watch hours. You could get the subscribers very easily, especially if you already kind of have a home base in another social media platform. The subscribers part isn't the hard part. It's the watch hours, to get people to watch it a few times, or getting it the reach it needs to get the views that it needs for people to watch it, right? But the secret weapon that has really helped me is the lives, okay? Is the lives. Why? Because the lives are probably an hour, 2 hours long, right? On a regular basis. Today may not be that, but on a regular basis is an hour to 2 hours long. And so when people watch that, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the replay, that counts as watch hours. So especially for those people who don't have the podcast situation, where it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours long videos that could get monetized very quickly, this is where it allows you to have longer form videos. The thing with YouTube lately is that they like long form videos. This is why you keep hearing about video podcasts, because there is a trend, or we're in a season of where YouTube is really favoring those who are doing 30 minutes and above. Now, for me, I'm not there yet as far as creating a very engaging 30 to 40 minute, hour long video just yet on my personal channel. The way that I can do that, right? The way that I could do that is live. So, cool. I will do that now. And to be honest, if anybody's been following me for a minute, when it comes to this YouTube journey, I wanted to do Content Corner, the live. And then because of my creator burnout, which we'll talk about later, I stopped being consistent on my lives. And so I was only heavily relying on the videos that I was posting once a week to get me the watch hours. The second that I started taking YouTube live seriously, right, is when my watch hours started to go. And the thing that really helped was I talked about topics that were happening right now. So I know my strengths and my weaknesses when it comes to content. Meaning, when I hear something new and that's relevant, or a topic that I can go a little bit more in on, like this monetization thing, I'm gonna go live on it, right? Like, what was it? Last week we talked about, I think, Facebook or something like that, right? We talked about the Meta Verified. We talked about the OpenAI stuff. Oh, the ChatGPT 4.0. And so I didn't wait to have a perfectly done video that I had to record. I went live. And so people are searching for that. And then they're going to watch the live. on top of that, probably the next day or so, I'm already having timestamps on it. So which helps people to watch it. So now I'm having that as my secret weapon. My lives are my secret weapon to what helped me with the watch hours. Okay? So that's my thing. Hold up. I see you one way. What are what are you talking about? I work for you too. We favored YouTube Shorts. That is popular now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I didn't even talk about YouTube Shorts yet. What does that even mean? I'm very confused. Anyways, we're talking about how to monetize on YouTube. And this is my and this is my process. Shout out to you in the YouTube Short. Now, here's the thing, right? YouTube Shorts, that is a whole different beast. If anybody is looking into your analytics as far as the earning section of it to figure out how to monetize, there is a whole section for shorts, because you have the watch hours that are 4,000 watch hours, or you do the plays for your shorts, which is 10 million. Shorts is a beast. If you can master short form, that section is for you, right? Shout out to Jenny, who just, I believe, reached 3 million subscribers. She doesn't care too much about long form videos. She kills it on short form. She gets brand deals on short form. She gets all the money for her lifestyle on short form. So there is a way to monetize with shorts. For me, I know my thing is the long form video on YouTube. Now, if your thing is the shorts, by all means, get at it, right? Come back here and give us the tips so we can share it all together. That's my whole thing. You feel me? I said, I remember when you started on TikTok. I love seeing your growth. I believe people that are not fads go far. I have a skill of seeing who's not a fad. Oh, facts. I appreciate that. Jenny Hoy, what is it? Hoyos, I believe. Hoyos. I believe that's her name. Super amazing creator. She's about 18. Killing it. When I say killing it, killing it. We follow each other on social media. It's really dope. I'm late, fam. What up, everybody? Puerto Rico. Hey, Adam. Adam, you got to come next time. And I'm going to talk about that, too. I'm going to talk about the mastermind and things like that. Okay, so recap real quick. How we got to the monetization in 7 months, right? And I believe it's 7 months. Aaron, correct me when I'm wrong. When did I start taking long form videos serious? Like, when was that first Canva versus Photoshop video? You feel me? I think that was 7 months ago, but I could be wrong. I do long form videos also. Yes, that's a fact. Long form videos. Let's talk about what's going on with these content streets. Tips on doing lives. I tried it once and I hate it. I got you, Nails. I got you. Let me finish this third one and I'm gonna get you on that one. So October, bet. See? So October. So like, yeah, 7 months. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yep, 7 months. So we monetized in 7 months. Boom. The last thing that I'm gonna say as far as a tip to monetize for YouTube is cross promotion. Yes, I'm going to tell you this now. Instagram hates me. I don't know what's happening. And I'm going to say, seriously, every Monday when my YouTube video drops, my Instagram glitches. Like between 5 to like 10 p.m. when I normally post, it didn't glitch because my YouTube video didn't drop today. What the hell? But every single Monday for 4 weeks in a row, I could not cross promote on Instagram. I had to do it from my computer. Really wild. Instagram does not like me. We're not going to talk. Well, we just talked about it. But we're not going to go too into detail because I could get really, really into detail with that. But on a perfect day, in an ideal world, wherever you have your largest audience, okay? Wherever you have your largest audience, that could be Instagram, that could be Facebook, that could be X, that could be, whatchamacallit, That could be Threads. That could be LinkedIn, wherever you have that. Oh, shout out to Janita with the super chat. Come on. Shout out to those people who support the channel with super chats and super thanks. I appreciate you. Because of you, we keep going over here. We keep going. This is why I'm live in Puerto Rico. But wherever your audience is, you want to let them know about your YouTube. The biggest thing that I did, and I think that's how Audria came to the channel, to be honest with you. The biggest thing that I did this past month, so April, right? I said, yo, I almost missed my goal. Like, I don't think I'm going to reach my goal. Every month I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, right? So I believe right now we're almost at like 5,500. So we're doing pretty good as far as clearly getting there, right? So I was very transparent as far as saying, yo, I don't think I'm going to make my goal of getting to 5,000 subscribers on Instagram. Now, on Instagram, I never necessarily promoted my YouTube in a, like how Gary Vee used to say, like jab, jack, right hook. I never gave a right hook. I never was direct and said, I have a YouTube channel, go subscribe to it. So that was my time. I put a goal that everybody can champion on, like people would want to support. I wasn't just going, hey, go follow me on YouTube right now. I didn't say all that. I made people want to be a part of a journey and be a part of a milestone by saying, yo, I don't necessarily think I'm going to make my goal, which was true. This is not a gimmick. I wasn't really sure. It was like the last day of the month and I wasn't there. And I said, yo, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We made it to 5K, right? So some of y'all actually may have came through because of that. But that was my way of cross-promoting my YouTube channel. Now, every Monday or every day that I drop a YouTube video, so that'll be tomorrow when I drop the new YouTube video. So make sure you check that out. Turn your notifications on. You feel me? I'm going to cross-promote it on Instagram. I'm going to cross-promote it on Facebook. I'm going to talk about it on Threads. I'm probably going to drop a link to it for my Content Corner newsletter on Friday. Cross-promoting where your audience is very important in growing your subscribers, but as well as getting your dedicated audience, right? Getting your dedicated audience to watch your videos, because once again, it's not just about the subscribers, it's about the watch hours. You feel me? So those are my 3 tips as far as monetizing. Also, if you have, hear me out, if you have a private community, and that's a Facebook group, that's a Discord, that's maybe a Mighty Networks, a Kajabi, a Circle, whatever your private community is, please allow them to champion your YouTube journey. Meaning, they should be the biggest people that know that you have a new video that drops. They're the biggest people that will jump on your lives. I had no way to notify my Deeper Than the Brand people, so hopefully somebody in here will let them know, right? But I allow them to be the first people to have all the different types of notifications. Why? Because your community, your core audience are your biggest supporters. So I'm not going to continuously try to chase new people when my core audience is going to watch the videos and going to get me the watch hours that I necessarily need. So lean on your core supporters. Lean on your core followers in this time where you are trying to get to the monetization, when you're trying to get to the bag when it comes to YouTube. And because you're not asking them for money, you're not asking them to grow join a program, get some merch, get a book. You're not asking, you're just saying, hey, if you rock with me, please just watch this video. If you rock with me, hey, please just share this with somebody. And they will do that. You know what I mean? I've been trying to buy a super sticker for 5 minutes. I need to find out what's going on. Somebody who buys super chats and super stickers, go help out. Go help her out. I don't know what's happening. Me and my wife watch you live and rewatch as we talk about how your info applies to our brand. Justin, that means a lot. That means a lot. Shout out to you and your wife. I don't know what your wife's name is, but if she's watching, tell her I really, really appreciate her. You feel me? I really, really appreciate her. But this here is where a lot of people kind of get frustrated with the whole YouTube journey, because YouTube will humble you. And tell me if I'm lying. Okay? Type in 1 if you know what I'm talking about. As far as when you do a video, you can really get like 2 views only. You could get like 5 views. You feel me? And it's like, I have a whole following over here. How are you not showing me love? Okay, I'm new in these streets. I'm new in these streets. So what I want you to do, what I suggest everybody to do that I know that helped me, is that I treat each platform differently. I am the new kid on the block. Bump what I have on Instagram. The 169K over there don't mean nothing over here. Absolutely nothing over here. I'm new kid on the block. So I'm going to treat it just as that. So I got to put in the work. I got to stay consistent no matter where I am. I'm in Puerto Rico. No matter where I'm at, I'm going to go live. We're going to talk. We're going to have... And shout out to those people who are pressing 1. Like, yeah, you know, YouTube can humble you. But it's so amazing for creators. It's so amazing for creators for multiple reasons. It's amazing because, 1, for longevity. You now have a body of work that lasts for years. There are people still watching videos from 4 or 5 years ago because you have that specific keyword. You're talking about the specific topic. You feel me? That they're looking for. So they're going to watch it regardless of how old it is. So I want you to, 1, take YouTube serious because longevity wise is great. 2, the monetization over here has been the most stable compared to all the other platforms. So Instagram comes and goes with these bonuses, only allow certain people, certain invites, boom, boom, boom. Same thing with Facebook, right? X is X, ran by Elon. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a Threads person, okay? I'm a Threads person. LinkedIn doesn't have monetization. TikTok is up in the air for getting banned. Like, I don't know if I could rely on my income stream. And not saying that this is primary income stream, but it doesn't hurt to get a few coins when you're doing something for free anyways. You feel me? Hey, Nicky, is Justin's wife here. I'm watching on the Deeper Than the Brand Boomer. Hey, come on. Come on, Ari, I see you. Shout out. Oh, Sherry, I appreciate you. I've watched videos that were uploaded 5 to 7 years ago. See, that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point, right? I'm waiting. So I'm gonna get we're gonna figure out the bomber jackets. We're gonna figure out the bomber jackets. I'm not gonna figure it out in the summertime. It's hot, doggy. But we could prepare for it. We can prepare for it. I promise you, we can prepare for that. So, all right. Recap on the monetization. 1, consistency. 2, YouTube lives. 3, cross promoting to your existing audience, to the platform that you already have. Okay. Now, I want to kind of tap in to something that I mentioned, right? And I know people can understand this. Now, also, if this added any kind of value, please hit that super chat, super sticker, however you want to go about it. If you're watching the replay, super thanks, please, and thank you. Okay? Please and thank you. Now, type in me if you have experienced burnout. Type in me if you've experienced burnout, because this talks about this. This is one of the reasons why this YouTube live is very important to me, right? Okay, I see the me coming in. He's like, me. First off, I appreciate the transparency. If y'all brand new, this is a super safe zone. There's no judgment, because I have been in creator burnout, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably 92% better from my creator burnout. Shout out to Justin. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you. But it was brief. However long your creator burnout was. Oh yeah, now they coming through. Shelly cut me, Cuts, I see you. So after the podcast, right? Actually, let's bring it all the way back. Let's be a bit transparent. So I had the podcast for about 3 years. And I should have stopped the podcast probably late last year, right? Probably late fourth quarter kind of vibes of last year. You know, and tell me if you understand this. Sometimes we put this pressure on ourselves that we have to keep going because of the people supposedly watching. So you're gonna post when you don't want to post, and you're going to continue to create even when you're not the best version of yourself, where you can't necessarily think of new ideas, but you are going through the process because that's what you know of the process. Okay? So for the podcast, I was going through the process because I knew the process. But no new creative ideas was coming out. I'm doing the same thing, but no new feeling, that new car scent, none that got me super excited, right? It started feeling like a chore. And so that was a sign of like burnout. Like, yo, if you're not thinking of nothing new, I'm gonna need you, I mean, I'm gonna need you to chill out, take a break. This is one of the main reasons why I'm in Puerto Rico now. We just did a mastermind in Deeper Than the Brand. And one of the main reasons why I came here is to chill out. We don't have time to think. One of the biggest exercises, and Aaron can tell you, that I wanted to make sure that was done was like literally just write. Write out the ideas, write out the words that come out of your head, write it out. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about punctuation. Don't worry about any of those things. Here, you may get all the other events. You're going to get the lectures. You're going to get this. In this time frame, Isaiah took care of the meditation. I'm going to take care of you just sitting down and thinking. Because I could teach you all these different things, but if we don't sit down and think, it means nothing. So literally today, I was at the pool and I sat and I thought. Be honest. Who needs more time to think? Just type me. Who needs more time to just think? Right? Because that was what's happening with me. I didn't get the time to think, and so I was just going. And I got burnt out. And I had to make a decision, which was hard for me, right? But then it poured into my own personal brand. So when one of the things that I said was, hey, one of the major reasons why I got monetized was because of the YouTube lives and how consistent I was starting to be again. Because at a certain point, I wasn't. I couldn't think of creating a live show and speaking to y'all while doing the podcast, while doing a live show with the podcast, and not thinking of anything new. I didn't want to treat here as a process. I wanted to treat here as as something that was exciting, as something with the energy that I can give you guys, that you guys deserve, right? And so if we're not excited about content creation, or at least being able to get the idea out, because I'm not gonna lie, let's keep it a buck. I'm not sitting here saying everybody here is going to be this amazing content creator that's going to take the idea, record it or write it out, and then create something from it and then post it. That may not be your vibe. You may just be the talent, meaning you get the idea, you record it, that's it. You have another team that edits it. You have another team that makes it come to life. Okay? You just need to establish which are you. Are you the full-blown content creator that goes through the whole situation, or are you the one that is the talent and then boom, gets other people to do that? Or are you transitioning from the content creator to the talent, right? I'm in a mid transition. You feel me? Like, there's some things I will not let go. Not yet, at least. There's some things I will. So like on my YouTube channel, as far as the long form videos that you see, I am the talent. Isaiah, shout out to Isaiah, he is the guy that edits everything that you see on the long form videos. But the lives I'm going to do, right? I'm going to still produce it in a certain kind of way besides this one because I'm in Puerto Rico. My Instagram, for the most part, I'm still creating it unless it's clips from the YouTube videos, right? I'm still creating it from a certain point to keep me fresh, to keep me a vibe, that's whole nine. If you saw the stories from this past weekend with Puerto Rico, that some of them were made by me, some of them were made by Isaiah, some were made by Korshawn. It was a whole team effort. It was great, right? We're watching. You're watching from the plane. Oh, wait, Aaron? Which Aaron? Oh, did the two Aarons get home correctly? Like, I don't even know. I've been so lost in these text messages. Hubby and I went to the lake, sat and did some work, writing and drawing. That's a fact. Here's one thing that helps. I ain't gonna hold you. I do this. Where's the book? Hold on. Let me get the book for you. I got this book that was recommended to me called Storyworthy, right? You probably see it backwards because of the camera. I wonder if I can, hold on. Let's see. Let's flip it. There we go. This is what it's called, okay? Matthew Dick, Storyworthy. Engage, teach, persuade, and change your life through the power of storytelling. So this is the book that I'm reading right now, right? Now, the one thing that has helped me in this season is called the Homework for Life. So every day, I'm writing 1 or 2 sentences about my day. It could be an idea. It could be something that happened. It could be, I don't know, just a thought, a person, a book, whatever it is. Something that can trigger a memory. So when I look back at it, I can know exactly what happened at that moment, or what, like, that idea. You feel me? So now, every day for 5 minutes, I'm going to be doing that. And I've been doing it for, I think, about 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. What I've also been doing is writing. And I'm home. He's still traveling. Oh, okay, cool. What I've been doing also, after I finish the Homework for Life, I then expand and I write what happened throughout the day. And I just write. No really hidden agenda. Not like, today this is what happened today and blah, 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 blah. That's boring, right? But what I do, if the day is important, I'm writing about my day. But if an idea comes out, I'm writing about the idea. If a story comes out, I'm writing the story. If something that pisses me off, I'm writing it. Because I'm going to look back at it and I'm going to be inspired to create something from it. You feel me? And so these are some of the things that's helped me through my creative burnout, is that homework for life and the writing, but also challenging myself on a new skill. And which is funny because you're like, Nikki, you got burnout. Like, how are you going to challenge yourself to a new skill? Because what I was doing, I was burnt out from. But something new may not burn me out. Something new has to get me excited. And so going back, I started investing in learning how to write better. I invested in the writing portion of content. And it got me in this whole of the level of patience, right? Because with writing, you gotta have patience. You gotta have pretty much like, you have to be patient to write out your thoughts, because the thoughts may not come as quickly as you need it to. Fair? So between writing, investing in a new skill, which was writing, as well as my walks. I'm back on my walks, 4 or 5 miles a day. You feel me? My meditation, my prayer has truly helped me get back to my creator burnout, recover from my creator burnout. Now, like I said, I was at 92. After this trip, I should be back at a strong 97, right? Strong 97. Because I realized I have an ability to zone out at my crib, and which is what I recommend everybody to do. Find a way not to always need to recharge outside of your house. Because when you get back inside of your house, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel the same burnout. So find a way to still find a place of peace in your home. For me, shout out to my mom. She bought me the Vision Pro. And that has been a game changer for me as far as being able to disconnect from the world and being able to truly focus on what I'm doing. So that's my way from home to still disconnect and feel peace with my life, right? But this trip, this mastermind that we did, really is that recharge that I need. So you may need a quarterly recharge. You may need a twice a year recharge. But you need a recharge. And stop acting like you don't. Whether you're too busy or not too busy. Because your burnout is going to make you not busy. Because you're not going to want to do anything. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, all we can leave in life is a memory. Post them, write them. Chris and me is in Atlanta getting ready to board this last plane. Shout out to you. Safe travels. That's why I have lots of hobbies. I knit, I sew, I embroider, I jewelry, and making a few. That's good. Listen. What is or was your favorite cartoon? You feel that boost as you think of it, and feel that, and that's what your fans feel when they watch your videos, past, present, future. That's so dope. Thank you for saying that, right? I'm starting to do all my coaching calls. I'm starting to do all my coaching calls in 1 week instead of having them every other day, them every day all month. Oh, that's good. Look, I can't do coaching calls every day. And yeah, that was exhausting. I'm gonna be honest. You have to find my one-on-one. That's not something I advertise. You got to find my one. And some people have. Shout out to them. They are dedicated. You have to find my one-on-one. My cohort that we're about to do, It's probably going to come in probably quarter 3, right? Probably end of quarter 3. And even that, I've done cohorts, 90-day cohorts, and then I had to take a break for a while. Like, really have a temp on when you need a break and stop listening to that hustle culture. Okay? Stop listening to that hustle culture. That is going to be the quickest way you get to burnout. Quickest way you're going to get to burnout. Like, I don't know why anybody is all for that. There's a season for everything, right? Yes, I believe in working hard and grinding. I believe, but grinding to breaks. You know what I mean? Grind to your break. What the hell are we talking about, right? My coochie's staying key. Was that a riddle? Why did you write that in? Was that a riddle? Shout out to the Nicky and Moose show. Yeah, listen, that was an amazing podcast. It was an amazing run. It was an amazing run. We had amazing guests. We covered so much. Like, if you really pay attention to the podcast, you probably have the full blueprint of how to brand, content, business, your whole stuff. Hands down. Hands down. You feel me? Hands down. But it had to come to an end. And what has come out of that is an amazing Content Corner show. Content Corner newsletter. You feel me? Content Corner community. Now we have a Content Corner community that gets, shout out to Isaiah who puts the almanac in there. We do content ideas in there, the trending audios, book club. It's a vibe, right? What in the world did you... And this is where we go. How do we do that? Bang. That was weird. Anyways, here we go. So, see, the cartoon one I gotta think about. What is my favorite cartoon? What is my favorite cartoon? The first one that pops in my head without really thinking is Animaniacs. That was a vibe. Animaniacs was a vibe. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Animaniacs was a vibe. That, and low-key, I love Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. You feel me? Winnie the Pooh. So, if I was to give any type of tips based off my creator burnout journey, right? Because I'm still going through it. There are still going to be days you're going to see that I'm going to be reposting on Instagram, like repurposing some stuff, and that means I need some time. I'm not on that vibe. But what I'm excited about is my YouTube channel. What I'm excited, and that's why it's 90 something. I'm excited about is these lives. What I'm excited about is the YouTube growing. What I'm excited about is how can I tried something new this week with the video, and that's why it's dropping tomorrow and not today, because I didn't necessarily just take from the lives and make it into a video or things like that. Like, I really had a thought and I wrote it out, did a full script, read the script, gave some examples, showed, I'm trying new things with this. So, what I need you to do, say me, if you're going to watch the video tomorrow, if the notifications are on, if you, whether you are in Deeper Than the Brand or you follow all my other social media platforms, you know that, look, because what we're going to be talking about is the real situation about these AI video generators and how they're getting extremely good, and how do we prepare for them. Let's be honest. They're getting scary good. Does this mean that we are going to truly get replaced? I had an honest conversation about it. I had an honest conversation tomorrow because of the recent ones. There's a new one called VO that Google put out. Of course, we've been seeing OpenAI's Sora, right? And there's so many new things that are coming out. Just so many new things. So tomorrow that drops. And yeah, share this live. Share this live. I'm in Puerto Rico. I didn't want to let y'all down. So I appreciate y'all showing up. Even if this is the vertical vibe. Even if this is not the full production, not with the transitions and the videos and everything like that. That'll be next week. It's coming back. But thank you for always supporting me, showing up and everything like that. Like I said, make sure you share this with the people. I love you guys. I'm out. I gotta pack and do all these great things. And you know what I'm gonna say?